What is going on, brothers? This is David Lyon, founder of Evolving Man. So in this video, I want to talk about false humility and how it's getting in the way for men to really create a life of pleasure that is in alignment with what they want and who they truly are. So this kind of false humility is something that comes up with quite a lot of clients that I work with. And what I mean by that is learning to be okay with the little pleasures. And this is actually something that our culture kind of perpetuates by these like spiritual wisdoms of you got to be grateful for the small things in your life. And like that's where the true magic is, blah, 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 blah. And what it often leads to is men are pretending to be okay with stuff that they really don't enjoy. And so, a very kind of obvious example of this is when someone asks you, how are you? And you're like, yeah, I'm okay. It's like, are you really okay? Because see, if you don't become very clear inside of yourself, if you don't practice the skill of discernment, saying, what does really feel good in my life and what doesn't? Like if that becomes kind of blurry and it's like, oh, I've come to appreciate these small things in my life. You're not going to be able to really discern like, okay, what do I really want to go for? Like, what's my fuck yes and what isn't? Everything becomes kind of blurry. And I'd much rather have the men that I work with be brutally honest with themselves, and I tell them like, don't be happy with the like little pleasures. Have the courage to go for the big things. Have the courage to be like, well, yeah, there are a couple of things that are pretty cool about my life, but I know it can be so much more, right? It's like nurture that fire inside of yourself that knows there's more to life than the small pleasures. Life isn't meant to be like pleasurable from time to time. Life is meant to be like a fucking epic, expansive, exciting, challenging journey every freaking day. And if that's not your experience and you want that, then you gotta become brutally honest with yourself that that's your experience to start even making a change. Because as long as you're like, well, I have these dreams, but then again, like, my life is pretty okay. I have these comforts. It's like, okay, either you say I'm at peace, I'm really honestly at peace with the life that I have, then obviously you don't have to invest energy to create a change. Or you're like, no, I know there's more to life and I'm gonna do what I can to create actual fulfillment in my life. And so again, one place where this starts is to be really honest with yourself with many different things in your daily life and be like, are the people that I spend time with really the ones I want to spend time with? Is my work really what I want to be doing? But by saying no, it isn't, it doesn't mean you have to like suddenly let go of everything, but it's going to sharpen your inner discernment between what is a fuck yes, what is like, yes, I want to have that in my life, or no, I don't want to have that in my life. And I know that takes courage. And obviously, like, one of the reasons that I see we do this kind of false humility of like, yeah, but this is pretty good, is like, can I dare to go for something bigger? And will there be more pleasure in my life? Is there actually more to life than these little pleasures that I have right now? And so I want to encourage you to inquire that for yourself. I mean, I can give you my answer, but you have to find it out for yourself. And so I have found for myself that, yeah, there's a lot more pleasure and excitement and joy and expansiveness and power to be found when you're willing to drop these like small moments of pleasure that we all have for something bigger. And so that's going to have you face discomfort, face pain, face things that you don't want to look at. But it's like, yeah, but if you want to go to that place of real pleasure, of real fulfillment, then you got to move through that. And again, for me, one place where it starts is this ability to discern, is this really feeling good what I'm doing, or is it, kind of okay, but not what I really want? All right? So practice that in your life. Practice asking yourself, like, is what I'm doing right now really what I want to be doing? Is it a fuck yes or not? And again, it's not going to suddenly turn everything in your life into a fuck yes, or we're not going to get rid of everything at once. that's not going to work, but you're going to see more clearly the things that need to change so that you have a life where you feel a clear fuck yes. All right? So if you have any questions about this, put them in the comments. Share this message if it resonates. Give it a like. And as always, with Evolving Man, you're seen, you're loved, you're appreciated. Keep evolving. I'll talk to you soon. Peace.